Hello and welcome back to our Iroquois game. So first of all, thank you for all the comments and all the likes. Very nice to see all that. And we were left with a decision for our pantheon. And it's not an easy decision, just to say it straight off here. There's sort of four choices. One of them I didn't actually mention much last time. So let's start at the top. There's the God of Commerce here. It's something I really like. A 2 faith in gold in cities with a city connection, so that's those two immediately. So +4. Then we get another 2 each after the second city has been founded. So we'd already be at 6 and 6, and then we get great merchant points, and then evermore with every city we're gonna settle, and we're gonna have a few. We're gonna settle up here somewhere. I think I'm gonna settle on this spot. Probably in that vicinity. Somewhere in the middle here. And there's another unique luxury down here, and then maybe 2 more to fill up our little landmass here. And I think this is definitely going to be the one that gives us our religion the quickest. And the money is good, money is flexible, so I really like that. And then we've got the other ones down here. We've got Goddess of Renewal, and that got mentioned a couple times in comments, and it's a faith, culture, and science for every 2 jungle or forest tiles worked by a city, and 2 food and science for markets. And I really like this one for science. It's easily the strongest for science, but it's only the 1 faith for every 2 jungle or forest tiles, and it's not as much as you might think, and it's also a lot of micromanagement. So we've got those 2 tiles, for example, 2 deer tiles, and the 2 silk. The forests are going to disappear. As somebody also mentioned about not doing that, I'll come back to that in a minute. And then this city here, for example, I'd have to work those 2 tiles, which is sort of fine. And then let me settle. I want to settle this city next because I do want to get the monopoly on the silk. And there's forest tiles here as well, so it's super good for science. It's a bit slow in faith, and it would take a long time to get to religion. I reckon maybe turn 90 or even later. And the other one I mentioned last time was tutelary gods, and this is definitely going to be the one that will sort of kickstart our campaign big time. So we get the +3 production from our progress policy, and we get another free production, which is also, you could say that's also like 6 gold or the equivalent, and then 2 extra gold. It's like almost like 8 gold, and then 1 faith. And this bottom bit here, engineer specialist, is not going to happen for the longest time. But in terms of getting out buildings and getting workers and settlers and things, this would be super fast. But it's only got the 1 faith. Only thing is, yeah, we'd have to pay for all the shrines, and I don't know. It's tempting. It's also a bit slow for religion. Maybe even worse than renewal. And then, as I was having a look around, I actually looked at Goddess of Springtime. I never mentioned that. I didn't look at that last time. +1 gold, food, and faith from plantations, of which we're gonna have quite a few, and quite early as well. So we're gonna have 3 in the capital. That's the 4th one here, and that's 6 already. And the 4th city I want to settle is up here. And that would have another 4 plantations. So that's actually quite a bit. And then the second part to it is +1 science and 2 faith from herbalist. Herbalist, that's our longhouse, right? Which we're getting in a minute. And so getting science, it's pretty damn good. And 2 faith, so this will get us the religion an awful lot quicker as well. So arguably as quick as the God of Commerce. And I think you can do this in different ways. Like, if for example you go for science now, then later when you found a religion, you can sort of maybe go for, I don't know, you could be going for synagogues or something like that to get the building, the production for buildings. Or if we go production now, then maybe later we can go mosques when we found our religion. I sort of want to have my choice of beliefs, and I want to get my religion early. And it's a big difference between getting the religion on turn 75 and 95. So there's already like 20 turns where you can sort of take advantage of your religion, get some buildings and catch up this way. So I could choose any of those. I think I'm actually going to go for springtime because I'm going to rush the longhouse in the bill in every city. In fact, I might start with longhouses because they give us everything that we need. So we get food production, science, and faith from them. We're gonna be super strong. It's weak on gold and production though. That could be a problem. In fact, if I'm thinking about it, because I want to settle this continent really, really quickly, and so we're gonna need units. We need settlers. We need a few spearmen and a few archers as well to sort of take care of Bobs. Talking about Bobs, there's a camp down here that we need to take care of. I do want to go for this. I hope the longhouses are good enough for production that it sort of makes up for the deficit there. And then if we're lacking later, we can take synagogues, which also gives a boost to Wheel of the King days. And there's also a founder belief that goes with that. So you can go for this one. It's very good for science. This one is super quick in terms of getting buildings out, and the other one is sort of a mixture of all. This one's going to get the religion quickest. I think you can do it any which way you like. But I want to get the religion early, and so for me it's between the God of Commerce and the God of Springtime. And because this one's got some science in it, I'm just gonna go for this now. So you can scold me in comments. Talking about comments, so somebody said it's sort of interesting idea not to improve the silk because of the yields we get from the longhouse. But the thing is, or the main thing that sort of speaks against it, is that when you improve the silk, right, you can sell it, and you get between 5 and maybe 9 or 10 gold per turn. So times that times 4, it's an awful lot of money. And then when we get the monopoly here, plus 10% gold is, maybe it's only 1 gold at the moment, but that'll creep up quite a bit. You also get 2 extra gold from actually improving the tile. So that's already plus 10 gold again. So I think it's too much to sort of not have, and not improving the tile. I'm gonna have to wait till he becomes an archer, and Just come sort of... There's a camp. Oh yeah, we landed up on here last time. And that is cool. Okay, that is super cool. Have a one look. Oh no, XP. Okay. What about iron? We got some there. 2 over there. Okay. Might be a little bit more land down here. I don't know. But anyway, so let's speed up a little bit. That was a lot of talking. So that let's pay for the shrine here. Let's pay for most things. In fact, another worker is coming, so he can go up there. I have money, so we might just... Oh, there's a warrior. Okay. We can take care of him. He'll come for us, I think. Yep. So there's calendar. Let's get up here. And we also want to watch the space here. Oh, I made a mistake, didn't I? I just chopped it, but I didn't improve it. And yeah, even chopping this is gonna speed up our settler and things. So there's already 2 turns less. So that's good. And let's go for writing. I also want to get that unique Scrivener's Office of ours. It gives culture to councils. It's going to be pretty good. And the promotion is also good. Well, let's go up there. Just wanna stay a little bit back in case those guys come across here. Okay, let's get that. Oh, look at that. It's +4 gold, 1 food and faith. Let's forget about the monument here. Let's get the longhouse and look at the yields from this thing. 6 yields and plus all the production we're gonna get from it. So that's also gonna happen in the capital straight after, and you hurry up, mate. There was also a comment about the policy tree, and we're gonna get to that in a minute as well. Where can we go from here? Over. I'd like to get another ruin or 2. I want us to get cocoa. Okay, we're gonna have to speak to the Incans about that. Heal that guy. Okay, that was another production boost here. We chopped that forest and it brought the longhouse down to return. Perfect. And you're gonna go here. Next, oh, we can actually do it this turn. It's a handbag. Usually if you hit it first, you win. If he spawns another unit, we're gonna be screwed. Maybe I'm gonna pop onto this one here. Settle. And longhouse. Takes as long as the shrine, but it's so many more yields. Cool. Is that monument right here? Okay. Yeah, let's stick to that for the time being, and then we can switch back to the other one. So this is also done. Yeah, look at the amount of gold we get. We can't not improve that. Can't remember who mentioned it in comments. Let's get the guy across. Yeah, it's so easy after all. Okay, what we got here? Nice place to settle. Okay, 6 gold, and that's the other bit I'm saying. Look at our income; it's going up and up and up. Okay, this is not how I planned this. It already made. Let's improve this, and let's just improve that first, maybe. Not, no, not. Rocket Gibraltar, nice. Very nice. I had that once in my game. The pyramid's gone super late. Wow. And don't tell me we haven't met him before, seriously? Let's have one. Oh, cool. Another ruin. I'm gonna pay for that in a minute. What do we get? Additional land around the nearest city. Oh, and another ruin? Cool. Where was that? Nearest city. Oh, it wasn't those two because they only just got the first circle here. Onondaga. Gonna grow in 3 turns. Let's get a settler. It's 5 turns only. Next. I do want to get that city up here before the Ottomans come. Okay, that is another one, and might also want to pay for that tile, and we've got a turn. Doesn't matter, and we can do that and that. Reduction to the nearest city. It's on Onondaga, isn't it? Took 2 turns off since we queued it up. Okay. Okay. Let's just hit him. No XP for it, but we just go into the water, we're gonna get hit and take much more damage. Okay, so that'll be the 5th silk. we need a wonder and we need coca. Come on, Incans. Where are they? Got one copy at the moment. Next. We also got a quest for a trade route here that we can do. Maybe gonna get a caravan after that settler here. Yeah. Somebody took care of that. That's money lost. So, Crown River over there. Let's get the shrine still. And then the monument. Okay, now we're coming to that policy thing. I'm thinking about this as well, and I do want to go this side. That is pretty good. 3 gold in every city is good. And this one is also superb. Now I've got a little theory on that. And that is, when you're playing on Deity, you're going to fall behind. And the sort of further you fall behind, the cheaper the attacks become. Or I should say, the more other civs research attack, and the cheaper it becomes for you. So if we take the science from that policy early, you sort of have to pay the full price for the tax. Or we might actually pay more or have to invest more science into the tech than we will if we wait a little while longer. And I also think that this is the quickest way to complete the tree, because it's the only other policy which gives culture. We're getting lots of little buildings, so it's sort of fairly cheap in the beginning, like a monument, the well, the shrine, and the longhouse. And every single one of them we get 10 culture, and if you look at our culture output at the moment, it's only +6. So getting 10 culture is actually quite significant. It's just as well we didn't get the monument now a turn earlier, because we would have missed out. I actually should have paid attention to that. So I think little things like that make a difference. Okay, we have to send him all the way up here. It's reasonably quick. I think up on the hill 3 turns. Let's just see that nobody's coming from that side. That is helpful. That's more faith. And let's get the carrow. Oh, we need to grow. Let's get a granary first. I think I might actually grow up to 6 pop before we get the next settler here. Okay, I just want to keep an eye on that hill. There's some more iron, that's good. So we're gonna settle on here, I think. Okay, that is also improved. 6-3, cool. Let's get that. You wait. And Portugal. Where's Austria actually? Have we found them yet? We got a quest to find the Incans. We can do that with an embassy. We finally got that cocoa available. Looks like a shit deal. Why can we not sell the silk? Don't they have no money or what? Let's just give them... I don't want to do it. It doesn't matter. Let's do it like that. And then what do we get for that? 150 gold. Very good. And we're up to 18 faith per turn, which is pretty good. 37, it's gonna be much quicker than that. I hope to get it in the late 70s, or mid 70s. Okay, here we are. Settle. And definitely gonna pay for that and that. And sorry, Ottomans, but it's gonna have to be that. Somebody is implying in comments that I'm a warmonger. I don't know where he got his idea from. Caravan. I send that up here, get some food and grow the capital more. Terribly sorry, but I'm never gonna do it again. Great library is gone. It's a lot of money was invested up there, but it's fine. Yeah, that's good yields. Pay for that. And they're also gonna get me a settler here. Or maybe a worker first. We need to get a road section there as well. 4 turns for worker, that is pretty cool, isn't it? Let's get a worker. And then they're gonna be up to 5 pop, and then they can get a settler. That is done. We got here 2 markets. You sure we can do that? Find the Incans. We are gonna find them. Out. There they are. So Longhouse finished already. Look at that, it's crazy. I've got enough faith. +3 is good though. Let's get the well first. I tend to go for buildings first, they give me production. I'd like to grow them one more time as well. Council. I do we want to get one of the markets here? It's taking too long. Let's get a council and then maybe a settler. So that goes to Biblos. I'm gonna grow. Let's get another archer. We should get a couple of units. Okay, here's our monopoly. And 10% is sort of... It's quite a bit. Went from 36 up to 39, so that's good. We can... We've got a worker... it doesn't matter, we can use 2 up there. And then we want to get this thing, and then we want to get consoles everywhere. That is a bit of a shame. I was thinking about that. This guy's spearman. Went straight into a camp stream. Great stuff. So let's find out where horses are finally, yeah? Shall we? Just a little bit unhappy. No. No. Okay, that'll do our quest. That's fine. We can do that. Don't think I found her yet. I might get a quest for her. We know where he is. We can do that. Bad boy. We know where you are. Yeah, what do you give me for silk? Let's just sell it for 3 gold. It's not a lot, but it's something. Okay, there's that. Look here. He might as well get his upgrade there. Okay, that is finished. You have to bring him back, he's gonna pillage that, I'm pretty sure. So, one guy up here, one guy, city connection. Okay, now we got APOC, that's pretty good. Settler? Settler. Then we're gonna get that thing in the console. And let's get construction for the marble. Let's see. We found her, I think. Yeah. There she is. Oh, I didn't pillage. Good. Die. Die for your mistake. Onondaga. Let's take another citizen. So we don't need him here after all. So a settler here as well, I think. That guy here. A settler in 7 turns in a secondary city is pretty cool. Well, the iron. Sort of tempted to leave it unimproved for now. Oh, we got cattle here. So religion, what's it look like now? Turn 82. It's gonna be quicker. We're gonna have 3 more cities soon enough, and then gonna get the longhouse in each. Spread them out to the places we want to go. That's 48 gold now. 50 sides, that's cool. So, and we get that, so we got that pretty quickly here. All the buildings that we built helping. Now we get the extra gold and another worker. We do things even quicker. Okay, everything covered. And we can already go down here. That is done. Who's grabbing this copy? Nobody. I could settle here. Mm. Oh, we don't need it. We can just improve it and sell it. Okay. That. How far away is Austria? Because I'm sort of thinking that they are, could be or will be a problem, but they are sandwiched between India and the Incans. I wonder what the Ottomans are doing. Two cities, they must have settled towards the Incans, so I hope that they're gonna have some water friction up there. Let's get a quick shrine and a monument. And the sooner we get that religion, the better. We're already up to 36 minutes because I talked so much at the beginning. Okay, and by the way, the silk, our silk gets enhanced by drama and poetry. Yeah, now I've got a phone call from my eye care center because I got something on my eye and I want it taken care of before I fly away. I have to ring them back in a second. But this episode is sort of coming to a close anyhow. And time-wise, it's just fine. Let's get fishing as well, because we want it for the crabs, and then we can maybe send somebody to take care of that camp. Suleiman, you can give me some money. How much can you give me for that? Oh, that's fine. I was sort of hoping to get this episode up to the religion, so that we got something to talk about in comments. Let's send this guy down here, and you can go... Where do I want to go? Here? Yeah. Okay, that's the city connected then. And let's get the horses. Yeah, we're making a lot of money now, so we can pay for this one as well. We only need 3 times 80 for the next 3 long houses. And I also want to send an archer up here. Oh, AI says here because we grabbed this. We could do, but I'm sort of further away from the towns I want to work. Where do we settle here? Somewhere here. There's some fish. Good. Quite a bit of production. Be a reasonable city. So we're gonna have the one in the middle. So it's gonna be one over here and just maybe on that tile here. I should also bring my scout back to explore over here and also those little islands here. Okay, let's send him down there. Yeah, he's just a little bit far away. Oh, 2 city states, cool. Okay, that'll have to do because I'm gonna have to ring back those people. And yeah, we're on 40 minutes. So we settled 4 cities and I think we're gonna get the religion by turn 75. In terms of tech, we're gonna be quite a way behind. We're only 11 now. They're probably on 20 or something. 17. We're not that far behind. So I think our pantheon choice with the extra signs, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, I hope. So anyhow, so thank you for watching and all the best until next time. Bye bye.